Your mirror soul is your greatest teacher in teaching you how to love yourself, forgive yourself, and be in your power, in your divinity and soul's purpose. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Career Union. Today's Friday. I keep thinking it's Saturday because I did take oh my goodness, I took the day off because tomorrow is my birthday. Just wanted to come on and share some deep thinking writing that I did this morning based off of an email that one of my clients sent me because she said for the past month, I believe, she's been in a bit of a deep depression. She also explained that she went ahead and did check something on social media. It did trigger her. I believe that she fell under the illusion of separation before that happened. And then from there, the inspiration was to check that. And it just didn't help her in staying in her trust and in her power. So she just reached out to me wanting to get some reassurance, basically. So the post that I wrote earlier is intended to help her as well as you. If you're watching this video, then you need to hear this message. And I believe and I intend that it will actually help inspire you to continue to persist, not to give up on whatever is in your heart and soul, because what's in your heart and soul is already done. It already exists. You're destined to be able to experience it, which means manifest it, because manifestation is just an experience. That's all that it is. Manifestation is not like witchcraft. It's not voodoo. It's not magic. If people, content creators and people want to believe that it is, fine. And when you actually buy the pearl and just go all in and trust what's deep down inside of you, I believe that it makes this journey a lot less painful. That being said, there are going to be moments that feel like a test. It's not that anything outside of you is testing you, because you are everything and everything is you, but the you is the me, the personality, the ego, the flesh and bones, the physical experience, the gender, all of the stuff of the 3D world isn't actually who you are. The thing in the 3D realm, the natural realm, is the creation. It's the manifestation of God. So you are the I am consciousness, yes, but the me is like Kim. My personality didn't create trillions of galaxies, obviously, but the creator that created me did, and I am also that. I and my father are one, but my father is greater than I. The most success that most of my clients have had is actually when they do know how and when to detach and surrender. At some point, you need to recognize that you are, yes, the light, and you can have certainty to know that your desire desires you. What you want, what you seek is seeking you. What you want wants you. Your desire desires you. Or you wouldn't desire it. You couldn't want it. It's just an impossibility. It's that simple. But if you don't buy into this 100%, granted, knowing, I know you're going to have ups and downs, not getting freaked out when you have the ups and downs, but also not needing it or needing to see proof of it, because as soon as you do that, then you're identifying with that version of you. And if you're doing this kind of behavior, then you are not. One of the things that I said in my post is you need to learn how to step back and say, how would God think or feel? Would God worry about this? The answer is always going to be no. So I'm going to read this, and then I also want to read an email that another one of my clients just wrote to me this morning, because she's manifesting her mirror soul, and some people in her life were being pretty kind of rude and judgmental and voicing their anger towards him. So I'm going to read what she wrote to me. I'm going to read how I replied, and then what she told me happened after she applied what I suggested for her to do. And it's pretty awesome. It's going to be short and sweet. So before I read the post that I know is going to help a lot of you, like really shift you into your power, If you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow. I appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest the transformation in your life, to help you manifest your SP back, or to improve the dynamic, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you as soon as possible. So let me go ahead and read this, and whatever ends up coming out will come out, but I'm going to read this first. So, if you truly desire something, it's because the Creator designed it for you and it is done already. Your physical body, gender, age, race, personality, that is the vessel, that is the me of the Creator. Your mirror soul is your greatest teacher in teaching you how to love yourself, forgive yourself, and be in your power, in your divinity and soul's purpose. You are the Creator's grand manifestation. You are already the miracle, exactly how you are, how you were born. You're already the purest form of perfection. You are divine. Your ego, limited mind, physical flesh and bones, personality, gender, race, etc., is the me. You are the I am that created you, the me. Yes, you are that. You are everything, and everything is you. When you're worried, fearful, anxious, blaming, shaming, regretting, you are being your fearful character, the me. And this is good. Everything is good. This is the mechanism to force you into being the creator. This is your opportunity to release your pain and limits. In those moments, you believe you are not also the creator. So, what do I do when I'm feeling triggered, lost, alone, scared, depressed, anxious, frustrated, and tired? Surrender. Thank you for loving me through this. Thank you for comforting me. Thank you. I trust you. I know you're handling this. This is happening for me, for us, and I trust you. Ego death hurts. It's painful, but you can move through it quicker the less you look to your 3D for the answer. The answer is to detach from your 3D. Okay, meaning I don't want you to detach from needing evidence in your 3D. Only your creator knows the fastest and easiest way, so stop trying to insist on your way. You do not know the best and fastest way, and you, as your me, tends to mess things up a little bit, so stop. Ask yourself, how can I be more like the creator? Would God worry about this? I believe personally that that is the entire purpose of life, with anything and everything that you ever experience. How can I be more like the creator? Okay. So anyway, the answer will always be no. Would God worry about this? No. So if God wouldn't worry about this, then you shouldn't either. Our entire existence is so we can be more like the creator, God, source. In other words, pure power, pure unconditional love. That's the point of our life. Don't ever blame your 3D. Don't ever blame your divine messenger. Don't blame your mirror soul or your specific person. You wouldn't crave something that wasn't already yours. Here's the truth. If you want it, it's already yours. You're meant to have it. And yes, you can have it immediately if you're willing to go through the transformation required. That doesn't mean that the process has to take long. That just simply means that when you have the moments of fear and pain, you know how to surrender. I am willing to go through this. I am willing to go through whatever it takes. Nothing in my 3D and no one will ever break me. The blueprint is already, it's all written inside of you. And the way you know what it is what you desire, what you want. This entire world is a divine illusion responding to your consciousness. Every situation, every person is here to trigger your elevation, to call you into the next version of yourself. It is beautiful. It is good. The moment you take things personally, you step out of the miracle. The moment you blame someone else, a partner, a parent, a politician, a past, you cut yourself off from the flow of blessings. It's not judgment. We've all done it, but the second we point outside of ourselves, we step out of the world where the impossible becomes possible. Just knowing how precisely this universe is designed for you to enter into miracles, that knowing enough begins the change. Even if a million voices spoke against you and your specific person, whether they be in your head or in the 3D, through circumstances, even if everyone tried to block you from the person you love or the dream you're building, if you've done the real inner work, nothing can stop it. Absolutely nothing. So then what I wanted to read to you here is, so my client, again, she had emailed me a few days ago and she told me that a friend of hers really pissed her off because they were talking and somehow the conversation got brought up around her mirror soul, and the friend started complaining about him and started, spewing off her judgments and all of that. And obviously it's all just a reflection. And in her case, I believe it's simply a reflection that her friend's judgmental because of whatever. I don't think at all that her friend's reflection had anything to do with her belief of whether, he's good for her or not. I know that she knows that he's good for her. It's just sometimes this happens. So I literally just replied, revise the interaction with them. They're so supportive of our relationship. From your end and being married, everyone believes in you. And don't bring it up with them ever again. If they bring it up, simply reply, we're doing great. Anytime when me and my mirror soul were separated, if anybody in my reality asked a question about anything, I was just like, we're doing great. We're doing great, because your relationship with your mirror soul is the relationship with you. And from my perspective, however you want to think about God, universe, source, infinite intelligence, it really doesn't matter. As long as you know that that is handling everything for you and that it already exists. Those are the two things you just really have to understand. But if anybody ever asked me anything, I was just like, we're doing great. And from my perspective, our relationship is between us and it's between God. And that's it, period. And it's not to be discussed with anyone else. So she wrote this morning, hi, Kim, I revised the interaction with my friend. And on our way home from holiday, 3 days later, she said she threw a stone in the sea to let go of the anger that she felt for him. Perfect outcome. Much love and thank you. And so I wrote, I love that. And she replied, plus the anger that she felt for several other men too. So do you see how beautiful that is, that the friend reflected this, negative stuff around her and her mirror soul. She went within, did a little revision of the interaction. Then she not only did she elevate herself and her perception of her person, I mean, excuse me, of her friend, and her friend supporting and loving, and everyone in her reality loving her and her person, right? Then that friend, she also elevated how she saw that friend, and then her friend in her own life released the pain, forgave it, let it go. And not only is she now supportive of the mirror soul, but now she's also let go of her own fear and pain and anger around men. So this is beautiful, and how this is how that stone that you drop into water, you see the ripple effect of how you being on this journey, you alone, you are uplifting now the people around you when you go deep down into your heart and soul, and you use these tools that you have at your fingertips at any given moment. You have the power of your imagination and your mind. Guard your kingdom of heaven. Use revision when someone or something goes against what it is that you know deep down in your heart and soul exists already. Whether you use revision with you can use revision, of course, with your specific person as well. Anyway, I didn't want to go on and on too much. I intend that this video is of value and service for you guys. Please do claim the message below and affirm that you know that you and your mirror soul are already one, and reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.